Young animals often learn behaviors from their mothers, but when they're separated from their mothers, it can lead to some interesting developments. This is precisely what happened with a homeless puppy who found himself raised by cats, leading to an unexpected twist in his story. Puppies and kittens are typically seen as adorable bundles of joy that capture the hearts of many. However, not everyone shares this sentiment, and sadly, some of these innocent animals end up abandoned and left to fend for themselves on the streets. Such was the fate of a young German Shepherd pup known as Osito, who found himself alone on the streets of Sacramento, along with the rest of his litter, during the summer of 2021. The circumstances that led to their abandonment remained a mystery. Perhaps a heartless individual had callously left them behind, or their mother might have been a stray, and they were born into this challenging life. Whatever the cause, these tiny puppies were left to face the world on their own, with no mother to care for them. No one knew what had become of their mother, or why she wasn't there to protect and nurture her babies. One can only hope that she was safe and well. Being just a few days old and without a mother to feed and shelter them, these puppies faced dire prospects. They could have succumbed to hunger and thirst or fallen prey to opportunistic predators such as rats or birds of prey. Fortunately, a compassionate individual discovered the box of puppies, but tragically, it was already too late for most of them. Only one pup had managed to survive. The surviving puppy was taken to the Front Street Animal Shelter in Sacramento, a no-kill facility where animals are given ample time to find forever homes without the threat of euthanasia. It was here that Haley, a dedicated volunteer at the shelter, encountered Osito and decided to foster him. Given his tender age, he was far from ready for adoption, as he had significant growing to do. Osito had not even opened his eyes yet, so round-the-clock care and feeding were essential to ensure his survival. Haley, with her experience caring for numerous young fosters, knew exactly how to nurture little Osito. She diligently monitored him 24/7, providing him with milk initially, containing the essential nutrients he would have received from his mother. She used a baby bottle to make feeding easier as he grew. As he matured, Haley gradually transitioned him from milk to solid foods. She also began teaching him crucial commands and proper bathroom etiquette. Haley, an animal lover with several other pets she had adopted from the shelter, including dogs and cats, provided Osito with a loving environment. She cherished all her animals deeply, but realized she lacked the space and resources to keep him permanently. In the weeks that followed, Osito grew, and his fondness for Haley's animals became evident. Rather than playing with the other dogs, he gravitated toward the more reserved feline companions. Haley documented his progress on YouTube, noting that as he grew, his bond with the cats deepened. Osito's preferred companions became the cool cats of the household. As Osito continued to grow and learn, something unexpected began to unfold. Despite his young age, the German Shepherd puppy was on a journey to discover what it meant to be a dog, or in this unique case, a cat. Growing up around felines at such an impressionable age led Osito to adopt some of their behaviors. Before long, he was kneading the carpet before settling down, a gesture reminiscent of cats. He also took a liking to the cat's toys, scratching posts, and mirrored their playful attitude when they were in the mood for fun. Haley, Osito's foster parent, recalled, "I first started noticing when he would knead on the blanket. This endearing display of canine mimicry left Haley in awe. She had never seen a dog try to emulate a cat's behavior, and it melted her heart." One of Osito's favorite pastimes was snuggling in various cat beds around the house, often cozying up to his feline companions. What astonished Haley the most was the cat's acceptance of the little pup. She noted, if they don't like a dog, they'll usually hiss and swat at them. However, her cats didn't react that way with Osito. They allowed him to play and spend time with them. It was a rare and heartwarming sight that deepened Haley's affection for them. The time eventually came for Osito to be put up for adoption. He had reached an age where he could eat solid foods and no longer required round-the-clock care. While Haley would miss him, she didn't have the space to keep him permanently. Osito's time spent with Haley and her pets had an unexpected but wonderful outcome, thanks to his easygoing nature around the cats. His ability to coexist with felines made him an ideal candidate for adoption into homes that already had cats. This expanded the pool of potential adoptive families for Osito. Before Haley could even advertise Azuto online, someone who had previously adopted from her reached out, expressing interest in adopting him. Haley gladly accepted, knowing that Osito was going to a good home. While she would miss the endearing pup, she was thrilled that he had found his forever family. Haley shared, "The kind of perfect ending to it is that he went to a home with some of my previous foster kittens. Osito was now living with 2 cats of his own, much to his delight. Thanks to people like Haley, animals that might have otherwise perished on the streets or been left to fend for themselves are given a second chance at life. Through their hard work, innocent creatures such as dogs, cats, and even larger animals, like horses and farm animals, can be rescued and placed in loving homes where they will be cherished for the rest of their lives." Shelters like the one Haley volunteers for are always grateful for assistance in the form of volunteers or foster caregivers. Many animals may need extra love and attention before they are ready for adoption. If you are unable to become a foster for any reason, shelters are also appreciative of donations in the form of money, toys, food, or any other items their animals may require. To find out how you can help, simply contact your local animal shelter and inquire about volunteer opportunities or donation needs. You might discover your next furry family member waiting for you as well.